My name is John Ross. I'm a detective, and the only good one in New Jersey for that matter. Not excluding my partner Luke Simpson. Being a detective, I've seen just about every single crime this city has to offer. You don't know crime until you've been where I've been. Hello?
Where are you, John? I've called you 3 times and you haven't answered.
Sorry, Chief, I woke up a little late.
I don't want to hear excuses. Get down to the bridge. We've got another one dead.
God damn it, Chief! Thought we'd caught the guy responsible for that.
No, that was just a bank robber who was financing the gangs who've been doing this.
Right. Not to mention he was your son.
That's enough, Ross. You'd better be down here in 20 minutes or less, or I'll save the criminals of the state the trouble and kill you myself.
You're late, you bastard. Shut up and give me the details. Boy, the chief was sure mad at you. What'd I say just now? Shut up and give me the details? Right, now do it! Some lady was driving down the road at night and found that the bridge was out over here. Since I was the only one by the phone at the police station, I took the liberty of coming down and investigating. In the morning, I got some firemen to pull out the car with the winch. Let me guess, the brakes have been tampered with? Yep. So who's dead? Oliver Parker. The rich stock market guy? The one and only. Good riddance to that slacker. Oh, I wouldn't say that. I would. Not to his poor wife, though. So, where's the body? I took the liberty of taking it away when the firemen pulled out the car. Can I see the body? I've checked it out already. He snapped his neck when the car hit the water. What was the name of the woman who called at the station about the bridge being out? Olivia Allen. Didn't she commit suicide this morning? Yep. Sad thing. What's the body count now? That's 4 including Senator Henway. Oh yeah, him. What a silly name. Yeah, I wasn't planning on voting for him either. Can I have a cigar? No! Well, geez, why don't you just say, don't touch my precious cigars? Besides, Chief doesn't like it when we smoke at a crime scene. Well, I was just leaving. Those cigars smelled weird anyway. That wasn't the half of it. The whole thing kept getting worse after that. Bigger and more annoying. Like a rash.
Sit down. Now, Ross, I don't want any slacking off on this case. This is a biggie. The Moby Dick of all cases.
Don't worry, sir.
You know, I expect nothing but perfection out of...
Yeah, cut the BS, Chief, and let's get down to business.
You called me from the bridge and asked for a list of people you could talk to who knew Oliver Parker.
Knew him well.
Well, here's the list.
Sir, your son's on this list.
My son didn't know Parker, but he's the only person we've caught who has any information on the gang that killed him, who didn't already get the death sentence.
I'm sorry, Chief. You sure you want me to interrogate him? I mean, you know how rough I can be.
Just do it!
Alright, Chief. I'll get right on it. I talked to everyone. Friends, relatives, co-workers, everyone. None of them knew a thing. All the papers that day said, Oliver Parker meets Mossy Grave. Sitting in my office one night, police sirens blazing in the distance, and my coffee starting to get cold, I decided I couldn't put it off any longer. Even though it would be hard, I needed to talk to Oliver's wife, and the Chief's son. I'm Detective John Ross. So, Miss Allison Parker, I'm sorry about your husband's death. I know this may be hard for you, but I need you to answer everything I ask.
Okay.
Good. Now, was Oliver ever home late?
Sometimes, but he was just out with his friends.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Did he ever act suspicious?
Not really. He seemed alright most of the time.
Did any suspicious characters ever come into your house, asking to talk to him?
Yes, many times.
Did he talk with them secretly, as if it were a matter of business?
Goodness, you're not suggesting he was a gambler.
No, ma'am. No, I'm not suggesting anything. For all I know, he was the nicest man in Jersey. But I need to make sure for his sake. And for your sake, sweetheart.
Yes. Yes, Oliver did talk with the men secretly.
That's all I needed to know. Thank you, Mrs. Parker. Allison.
You're very welcome, Mr. Ross.
Please, call me John.
Hey Ross, long time no see. How's Daddy?
Shut up, you freak! I didn't come here to listen to you laugh and act like a maniac.
Who says I'm acting?
Now I'm gonna do that every time I want you to shut up. You spend all this time making small talk and I'll hit you so hard you'll wake up an old man. Got it?
Whatever you say, Ross.
Now what do you know about Oliver Parker?
I don't read the news much, being in solitary confinement and all.
He died in a car accident. Someone tampered with his brakes.
Damn shame, isn't it?
What do you know about this?
All I know is that he should have had his seatbelt on.
What do you know?
If I tell you the truth, would you do something for me?
Not likely, but what?
I'm a little uncomfortable in the cell. It was comfy at first, but that went away pretty fast. Do you think you could get them to put me in a regular cell?
If you cooperate.
Don't worry, Ross. Loyalty to the gang don't mean nothing to me down here anyway.
So, what did Parker have to do with this gang?
Now, I've seen him around the gang. He was one of the only ones to see the big man. You know, the leader of the gang. Oliver got to see him. They were planning something huge.
Like what?
I couldn't find out. Big man is very picky about who he sees.
So that's it?
Oh, and there's one more thing. I talked to Oliver once. He said that they were trying to get a double agent into the police station, and he needed my help being the chief's son-in-law.
Who was it?
I don't know. I don't ask many questions. What I do know is that the person got paid extra. I went to jail for trying to get the money, and the person was sent cigars, chock full of illegal stuff. I had one once. Couldn't stand them myself.
Cigars, huh?
Yep.
I'll be sure to ask about your cell on the way out.
There's one more thing.
And what's that?
Tell my dad I was good today.
It was just a dead end. I was a mouse in a maze. I couldn't smell the cheese at the end. I'd lost the scent. The chief was at a loss for words, too, when I told him. It just didn't add up. Oliver, gambling, car crash, gang, double agent, cigars. It wouldn't fit together. Until I remembered something. Can I have a cigar? No! Luke was there the whole time. Suddenly, I knew exactly what to do. Hello, Luke. Ah! Oh, sorry, John. Didn't know it was you. How'd you get in? I picked the lock. Can I have a cigar, Luke? Sure, John. No, not the ones in the case. The ones hiding in your locked desk drawer. So you know, huh? I know you're a drug addict who's playing for the wrong team. Just like I know you killed Olivia Allen, who was a witness to the crime, and made it look like a suicide. I didn't want to do this. Put down the gun, Luke. You know too much. Put it down. Shut up! Put down the gun, Luke! I just want to talk. If you tell me what I want to know, I'll do what I can to make sure no one knows about this. Promise. Okay. Good. Now tell me who's been killing these people and why. A rolling stone gathers no moss. What? Damn! I couldn't figure out what Luke meant. A rolling stone gathers no moss? I couldn't get it. This mystery about Oliver Parker was getting more difficult by the minute. The riddle clicked in my head like a clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, over and over again, never changing. Then it hit me. It was simpler than peeling a potato. At last, I knew the answer to the riddle that plagued my mind.
Sorry, we're closed.
You were saying?
Guard?
Any last words, detective? Tell me, where in this building is Oliver Parker? Hello, Oliver Parker.
Good job, Detective Ross. I was starting to think you would never show up.
You thought I'd never figure out how Senator Henway was the man who died in the car at the bridge, that you bribed my partner Luke Simpson with drugs and money, told him to say it was you who died so no one would suspect you, that you're responsible for all the murders of the people who knew too much about your game to take control over New Jersey by crashing the economy through stock market and taking every solitary politician under your wing by use of force.
Very impressive.
You're under arrest.
I am afraid that can't happen.
Wrong. For right now, heavily armed U.S. Marshals are coming out to your hideout, so even if your two goons behind me kill me, you're still going to jail.
Sadly, Detective, you are wrong. I was the one who killed Luke Simpson. I was afraid that he would crack under pressure. I also heard his riddle, so I sent a man to kill all those U.S. Marshals.
I want you all to show no mercy and take no prisoners except Oliver Parker. You understood?
Yes, sir!
Hey, who the hell are you?
Sir, the job is done.
Good. Stay there in case more arrive. There, now, Detective, you've lost. Kill him.
It's finally...
Shouldn't have given me a regular cell. I break out of those things easy. Just goes to show sometimes, the truth kills.